Hello students, let us start today's topic, that is scope and functions of statistics. Scope is the area or the intensity of a subject, that how much it can contribute towards its goal. Statistics as a subject has got some goals, has got some objectives, that how it is going to serve the society as a subject. That is the scope, how much it can be used by the society or the users, how useful it is. That is known as the scope of the subject. But we are trying to correlate here both statistics and इकोनॉमिक्स. सो इकोनॉमिक्स में स्टैटिस्टिक्स का स्कोप कितना है उसको हम स्टडी करने की कोशिश करेंगे. मतलब इकोनॉमिक्स पढ़ने में, इकोनॉमिक्स समझने में स्टैटिस्टिक्स किस लेवल तक हमें हेल्प कर सकता है. दैट इज नोन एज द स्कोप ऑफ द स्टडी और स्कोप ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट. ओके, सो लेट अस ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड वन आफ्टर द अदर. It has got so many scopes. Statistics is a very wide subject, very extensive subject. It can be used in many fields, but in economics it has got certain specific scope. So the first scope of statistics in economics is it helps in economic planning. It helps in economic planning. Any project or any kind of a government plan, it starts with a blueprint. It starts in a kind of prototype. किसी भी मॉडल, इकोनॉमिक प्लानिंग का मॉडल जब गवर्नमेंट इंट्रोड्यूस करता है, इट स्टार्ट्स एज अ टेस्ट प्रोजेक्ट. सो वाइल प्लानिंग द प्रोजेक्ट और वाइल प्लानिंग द पॉलिसी, गवर्नमेंट टेक्स द हेल्प ऑफ स्टैटिस्टिक्स. कहाँ पे आप प्लान करोगे? वेर यू आर थिंकिंग दैट इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ इज नॉट देयर और देर इज हायर स्कोप फॉर इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ, सो देर यू विल प्लान. वेन यू आर प्लानिंग यू नीड द प्रीवियस डाटा. यू नीड द प्रीवियस डाटा कि पहले यहाँ कोई प्लानिंग हुआ है कि नहीं, कहीं यहाँ पे कोई पॉलिसी फॉर्मुलेशन हुआ है कि नहीं, हाउ इट इज़ बीइंग इम्प्लीमेंटेड देयर. सो एवरीथिंग यू विल टेक इन टू अकाउंट एंड अकॉर्डिंगली यू विल प्लान फॉर द future policy. So how you're gathering the data before making the plan, and then by looking at the result of that data you're preparing a strategy for your next planning or policy. Okay, so here statistics helped us to plan for a new policy by the government. So statistics helps in planning, especially for economic development. Then the second scope for statistics in economics is that it helps us to understand the current economic scenario. It helps us to understand the current economic scenario. Like the problems of an economy we can identify with the help of statistics. Poverty, unemployment, inequality, illiteracy, underdevelopment, health facilities, any other kind of reduction in resource or unavailability of resources, we can understand with the help of statistics. Poverty के लिए हम क्या करते हैं? BPL and APL we compare. लिटरेसी के लिए हम क्या करते हैं? लिटरेसी रेट देखते हैं. लोगों के लाइफ एक्सपेक्टेंसीज देखते हैं हेल्थ के कंडीशन को समझने के लिए. ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर डाटा, ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर फैक्ट्स. वी कैन सी इट इन फिगर्स. कितने लोग पोवर्टी लाइन के बिलो हैं, कितने लोग पोवर्टी लाइन के अबव हैं, कितने लोग लिटरेट हैं, कितने लोग इलिटरेट हैं. दोज हु आर लिटरेट, हाउ मच एजुकेटेड दे आर, आइदर दे आर लोअर देन द मेट्रिकुलेशन लेवल और मोर देन मेट्रिकुलेशन लेवल, दे आर ग्रेजुएट्स, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट्स. Everything is data, and if we want to understand an economic scenario we have to take the help of statistics or data. Okay, so first it helps in planning, it helps to understand the economic problems. Then it also helps us to go for better research in the field of economics. Research in the field of economics. So why do we do research? Why do we do research in the field of economics? Because we need to solve the economic problems of a country. We need to solve the economic problems of a country. सिर्फ प्रॉब्लम है यही एक सब्जेक्ट का काम नहीं है. एक सब्जेक्ट का काम ये भी है कि हाउ टू फाइंड आउट सॉल्यूशंस फॉर दिस काइंड ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स. लाइक वी डिस्कस्ड दैट इफ वी वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड द इंटेंसिटी ऑफ पॉवर्टी, द वाइड स्प्रेडनेस ऑफ अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट, द extensiveness of educational problems in India, we are taking the help of statistics. Now we have taken the help, we have understood the problem which is existing in our economy. Now we need to solve the problems. ये सब problem solve कौन करेगा? Economist ही solve करेगा. Solve करने के लिए you need to collect more data. What kind of solution can be provided to the people? Same kind of solution cannot be provided to all kind of people. You need to understand that different areas need different काइंड ऑफ अप्रोच. अर्बन एरिया में आप एक अप्रोच अप्लाई करोगे, रूरल एरिया में आप एक अप्रोच अप्लाई करोगे. इफ़ यू वांट टू क्रिएट एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी स्किल्ड पीपल के लिए आप एक तरह के प्लानिंग करोगे, अनस्किल्ड लोगों के लिए एक दूसरी तरह के प्लानिंग करोगे. सो solution cannot be one, it can have many solutions, many ways, so it requires lot of research. And when we are going to do research on any economic problem, again we need data, that what kind of solutions can be there. You will take advices, you will take suggestions from people, from experts, from intellectuals, from administrative people, from politicians, and all these things are data. So again, when we are doing any research in the field of economics, we need to take the help of statistics. Research in any field requires statistics. It's a common thing. किसी भी फील्ड में, चाहे वो फिजिक्स हो, केमिस्ट्री हो, इकोनॉमिक्स हो, एजुकेशन हो, सोशियोलॉजी हो, साइकोलॉजी हो, हिस्ट्री हो, in every field we need statistics to do the future research. Okay, so first thing, it helps us in planning. Second thing, it helps us to understand the economic problems. Third thing is that it helps us to do research in economic problems to find out the solutions for it. Beyond these also, so many other scopes are there for statistics in economics. Like it helps to understand different policies formulated by the government. और अंडरगोइंग प्रोजेक्ट्स ऑल्सो वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड दैट कितना उसका इम्प्लीमेंटेशन हुआ है, कितना उसका असर हुआ है. ऑल्दो इट हैज़ बीन इम्प्लीमेंटेड, वाई देर इज़ नो डेवलपमेंट इन द पर्टिकुलर एरियाज. ऑल दीज थिंग्स कैन बी solved or can be understood with the help of statistics. Statistics may not provide you a solid solution for it, but it will prepare a path for you to understand the problem and find out what can be the solution. So this is the scope of statistics. Okay, let us understand the importance of statistics. What is the importance of statistics in economics? So importance of statistics is that it helps to formulate economic laws. It helps to formulate economic laws. Okay, like we discussed in this video itself previously, that we cannot have same solution for all the areas, because the characteristics of every area is different. Geographically we are different. The planning which we are implementing in Rajasthan cannot be implemented in Kashmir, and the planning which is implemented in Kashmir, it cannot be implemented in Chhattisgarh. The policies which are followed in Chhattisgarh may not be applicable in Kerala, because geographically we are different, politically we have different preferences, socio-cultural background is different, economic background is also different for each and every state. So while formulating policies, when the government is formulating policies or economic laws, it is trying to formulate, that time they have to understand the other factors which are influencing it. Other factors means socio-cultural background, historical background, people's preference, everything must be taken into account. Okay, so it is helped by whom? That is statistics. Statistics helps us to understand the real nature of the area where we are going to implement the economic law. And the second one is, it helps us to understand the economic problems which we have already understood in the previous scope related issues. That economic problems को कैसे आप समझोगे? Inflation, population, inequality, unemployment, poverty, discrimination, economic discrimination in the society, ऑल दीज थिंग्स वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ स्टैटिस्टिक्स. बिना स्टैटिस्टिक्स के समझ में कैसे आएगा? when we are trying to understand inflation, that is price rise. प्रीवियस ईयर कितना प्राइस था, इस ईयर कितना प्राइस है, कितना परसेंट इंक्रीज हुआ है, अगले साल कितना परसेंट इंक्रीज होने का चांसेस है. ऑल दीज थिंग्स वी विल ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ स्टैटिस्टिक्स. देन economic planning, it helps us in planning. Obviously, when we are planning something for the future, for economic development of a country, we will try to take into account the previous policies which were implemented there, or the same kind of policy which were implemented in some other country, how they implemented it, how much success it got in the in that particular country, what kind of steps they have taken. Everything is a kind of statistics, क्योंकि उसमें data involve होगा तो that is statistics. So it helps us in planning for economic development of a country. And the last one is, it will be importance is that it is very much useful in the field of research. It is very much useful in the field of research. Any research means collection of data, classification of data, presentation of data, analysis and interpretation, and trying to draw a conclusion from it. So when data is involved somewhere, that means statistics will be there, obviously. Then let us come to the functions of statistics in economics. So the first function of statistics in economics is that it helps to simplify the complex data. When we are presented with a huge table where there will be so many digits, it is very difficult to understand. So we can convert it in the form of we will say we can convert it in charts or pie charts, diagrams, histograms, so that easily we can understand. So statistics helps us to understand the complex data, and it presents the steps in definite forms. It presents the steps in definite forms, means quantitatively we represent it, so it is easy to understand for us. We cannot show anything in a qualitative approach in case of statistics. Then and it helps to it provides a better platform for comparison कैसे है? जब दो हिस्टोग्राम्स एक साथ हैं, या बार डायग्राम है, या फिर कोरिलेशन है, दो अलग अलग वेरिएबल्स को हम बहुत इजीली कंपेयर कर सकते हैं. कंपैरिजन के साथ साथ हमारे लिए कंक्लूजन ड्रॉ करना भी बहुत ईजी हो जाता है. देन स्टैटिस्टिक्स स्टडीज रिलेशनशिप्स, एजुकेशन, women empowerment, two different things, but we can correlate them. Education and poverty, we can correlate them. Okay, health facilities and death rate, we can correlate them. So it is very easy when we want to study the relationship between two different variables, that we will try to understand the relationship with it. What is the technique which is used to understand the relationship between two variables? That is known as correlation and further regression. Correlation is there in the syllabus, so you will be studying about correlation in future classes. Okay, then it helps in forecasting. That means if we want to forecast the price rise, or if we want to forecast the we will say that हार्वेस्टिंग, लास्ट ईयर कितना हार्वेस्ट हुआ था, उसके पिछले साल कितना हार्वेस्ट हुआ था, इस साल कितना हार्वेस्ट होने के चांसेस हैं, लास्ट क्वार्टर में कितना हमें प्रॉफिट मिला था, उससे पिछले क्वार्टर में कितना प्रॉफिट मिला था. देन वी कैन कैलकुलेट दैट इन फ्यूचर क्वार्टर ऑफ द ईयर हम कितना प्रॉफिट वी मे अर्न. सो फोरकास्टिंग में स्टैटिस्टिक्स इज वेरी मच हेल्पफुल. देन statistics helps in formulating theories. So whatever data we have collected, and we have analyzed the data, after analyzing we can find out that which variable has the highest impact on the problem which we were discussing about. Suppose poverty के बारे में हमने data collect किया, तो while collecting data regarding poverty, we can understand that this area is not developed because it doesn't have proper resource, or it may not have proper education facility, or it may not have proper health facilities. So any one variable will have impact on poverty. So किस variable का सबसे ज़्यादा impact है, so that the government will formulate policies regarding that variable, and indirectly poverty can be removed from that particular area. Suppose education नहीं है, इसीलिए लोगों के पास जॉब नहीं है, तो वहाँ स्कूल्स खोले जा सकते हैं, कॉलेजेस खोले जा सकते हैं. सपोज हेल्थ फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं है, लोगों के हेल्थ कंडीशन, हाइजीन कंडीशन बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं है, that's why they are unable to work. So government may work on enhancing better health facilities on in those areas, या फिर training centers नहीं, या opportunities नहीं, या resource नहीं. We can find out the variable which has got the highest impact on the problem which we were discussing about, or on which we were collecting data. So it helps us to formulate theories that which variable will have more impact on our problem area, so that we will work on that. We can formulate a theory on that. Okay, so these are the functions of statistics. Thank you.